The All-Australian race is heating up and plenty of food for thought for the selectors, Josh and Chad, because there's been some bolters, Josh, some players who we weren't talking about at the start of the year are coming home with a flurry.
Sarah, it's surging season, and if we look at some of these names, some of them have been All-Australian before. I mean, we've got a six-timer there in Marcus Bontempelli, but none of them were in the team at halfway for a variety of reasons. Let's start with Brodie Grundy, Chad, because we've been talking about him for the best part of 6 weeks, and across the last 10 weeks, he's been the number 3 rated player in the comp. In fact, since round 12, no one has polled more coaches' votes than Brodie Grundy. We know he's a 2-timer, but can he become a 3-time All-Australian by the end of this month?
And I really think he can be. I mean, he's first in hit-outs to advantage since the round 12, and obviously third in clearances as well. So he's hitting it out and taking it out, getting clearances as well. And he had 39 disposals the other week as a ruckman, so he's just doing it all on all bases.
Now, Isaac Heaney's probably gone under the radar a little bit because we mark him harshly compared to last year. Last year was clearly a career year, but his second half of the season has been sublime, as has Finn Callaghan, number 5 rated player in the comp since round 12. So don't sleep on those two. I want to talk to you about Josh Worrell, though, because at the start of the year, no one would have predicted him to emerge like he has, and he's become not just one of the best intercepting defenders in the comp, but also one of the best one-on-one defenders. Does he warrant a blazer this year?
I think he does. I mean, he's only 50 games in, this kid. He's been super impressive. What I love about him is he's second in the comp for intercept possession. So it just means that he's getting a job in the air and on the ground. And at the start of the year, we thought Adelaide Crows were pretty vulnerable in their backline, but geez, they're holding down the fort, and he's been a massive surprise packet for me.
Such a good interceptor. When you look at the top 3 in terms of defenders, Sam Taylor number 1, and he is number 2 with Nick Floston, so great company indeed. Now, Marcus Bontempelli missed the first 5 games of the year with that calf injury. No one's really talked about him as a potential All-Australian this year, but he's marching towards a 7th blazer, so one to watch in the final 3 rounds of the season. How about Aaron Norton? This guy was very slow out of the blocks to start 2025, but he has got up and going since Sam Darcy returned in round 14. 31 goals in that time. He's top 2 in the comp for contested marks and marks inside 50. Is he surging towards a maiden All-Australian selection?
Well, he's definitely surging. I think Thilthorpe and Jeremy Cameron are probably the locks for the tall forwards. If they go with the third, I think he's going to have a pretty good rest of the season. He's third in the Coleman at the moment. But do you think the All-Australian selector have room for a third tall?
I definitely think they do. I think Mitch Georgiades might be ahead of him. And I think Jack Gunston, given what he's doing at this age and stage of his career, can't be counted out as well. But one to watch in the last 3 rounds, Sarah, because Aaron Norton is on a heater right now.
Absolutely. Brodie Grundy simply has to be in the team, though, no?
I think so. I think there'll definitely be 2 ruckmen, and I can see him for a 3rd time.